All right, welcome to day 3 in Iceland with Nor and Tesla. And today is definitely one of my favorite mornings. And I'm not going to explain why, I'm just going to show you. That is the Skogafoss. And the video does make it look kind of small, but it's taking up my entire field of view here. It's amazing. I can't believe I get to camp, and that's literally outside my window. So we are at the top of the Skogafoss. It is an amazing view up here, mountains in the background, the amazing waterfall. Just to put it in perspective, I just climbed 25 flights of stairs. So that's how high we are. So like the videos show put in perspective how high these cliffs and mountains are. It's amazing. So it's basically on top of the 25-story building, and there's no elevator. Anywho, you got some weather rolling in, so I'm not gonna be able to get the drone up. And I want to get back to the car before this really becomes a downpour. And today was supposed to be the driest day of all. And the first day I landed, the cabbie said, never trust the weather forecast. And now I see what he means. It's always wrong. So we're going to head back down to the car, and hit the road. Next up, we're going to head to Vik and the black sand beaches. So let's go. All right, so I went to bed around 88%, and we're now at 72. So that's about a 15-17% loss. I really shut down. I put it on manual, and I have it on 3, was just that pumping. I turned off the AC, but it came back on. So that's around 15%. So the end goal is to get to Hofn. So we're going to see what we can make it. So it looks like there's one supercharger along the way, and I would get there at 10%. So that's 8-minute charge. So like I said, we know we don't like getting there at 10% because if there's no charger there, especially at 10%, that's the end of my day. So we're gonna look for other chargers along. So there's a few chargers. There's quite a few. So there's one there, here. So I think we're gonna stop. First of all, we're stopping at Vik. So let me see if there's anything there. It doesn't seem like it. Let's do level 1s as well. So we're stopping at Skógafoss here. Nothing here. So let me check plug share. So we're stopping in Vik. So there's a few at Vik. There's quite a few at Vik. So let's try to stop in Vik and see if we can get anything there. Okay. Oh, the sun's coming up. Yay, the sun's coming up. All right, we're gonna hit the road, and I did enjoy Skogafoss a lot more than Uxafotafoss, just because it's so up close and personal. You're right there, and you're feeling the waterfall, which is amazing. Now, the drive to Vik's short, but damn, it's a feast. On this stretch of road, the peaks are in your face, not some far-off postcard dream.
just raw, towering giants staring you down. You try to keep moving, but good luck. You'll stop, stare, and soak it in, because this kind of spectacle demands it. Giant cliffs and rock faces that'll drop your jaw.
So this is the town of Vik. The beach is just over there. You see horses over there. All right, so we're at the Isorka. Assuming it's this short list. It's probably in numbers. 45. This is 46. Okay. And there is the ocean. I don't think we're going to be swimming in here. It's like looks like soil back home.
The white waves crash hard against black sand, a stark contrast that makes this beach feel otherworldly. I walked across this desolate stretch, footprints trailing behind, my eyes pulled to the Reynis Drakkar stacks in the distance. Icelandic folklore says they're trolls, 3 who tried dragging a ship to shore but got caught by the dawn, turned to stone forever.
Son of a bitch!
Excuse my screaming like a little girl as I got caught by the frigid North Atlantic waters. Wet shoes and all, I trudged back to the car. The village of Vik coming into view, a tiny cluster of life dwarfed by mountains. Out here, Iceland's wild heart doesn't care if you're ready for it. Alright, just want to let you guys know this video is sponsored by Magback. Whether you're here in Iceland trying to avoid dirt roads and gravel, or whether you're back home trying to avoid curbs. Curb rash is a thing, and if you want to avoid it, you've got to get yourself some rim case, which is proudly made by Magback. It's an ingenious system designed to not only help protect against curb rash, but if you do get curb rash, it's an easy fix. So head over to magback.com and use promo code NORANTESLA for 15% off. Check them out. Alright, back to the video. Just outside Vik is Uxafotafoss, a cascading waterfall that feels like a secret carved into the cliff. Up close, it's stunning. Water roaring down with purpose, each layer slowly revealing itself, peeling back the mist like a story unfolding. but pull back and the scale hits you. That mighty fall shrinks to a speck against the towering rock, its beauty tucked away like a whisper in the stone.
Trials and trials have been my path, pressing on with no direction through the fire, the smoke and ash. Tears, my tears have rained with sorrow, cursed each day with every breath. Now here I stand with no tomorrows. I've been lost but found at last. And the heavens say yeah, and the people say yeah.
So we found this little, I guess, rest stop, but it's just a bathroom. There's like these rock formations. And like they're everywhere. But like they look like people put this here. There's no way. Like there's thousands and thousands of them. Okay, so I looked things up and this place is known as Laufskálavarða. It's a lava ridge between the Hofn and Skálmá rivers. These rocks, well, all travelers crossing the desert of, okay, bear with me here, Weirdalsandur, for the first time were supposed to pile these stones up to make a cairn, which would bring them good fortune on the journey. As the road veers northeast, you enter the Eldroin area, a sprawling scar of lava frozen in time, its jagged edges softened by centuries of moss. This place was forged in chaos, the Lockheed eruption of 1783, when fire bled from the earth and reshaped everything. Now it's serene, the silence so thick you can hear your own thoughts. It's a quiet beauty, raw and still, whispering secrets of a land that's just resting, not done.
All right, I stopped at one more. No more stopping, no more stopping. We gotta go, we gotta go. Hofn is now at 4:30, so we have another, look at there's rapids on the waterfall. There's literally like too much to see. Like I said, you can literally stop every 2 feet to take a picture of something like amazing. I'm definitely glad I didn't do the whole island because it would have been a nightmare. Even this I think is too much. I think I would just prefer just to stay on my back and actually like really take everything in and like look at that one. It's just insane. Like just look at the top, right at the top there. And then you have like this just giant like, the video doesn't do it justice, but it's like literally looks like it's 1,000 feet high. Just this giant mountain sitting in the middle of nowhere. Then you have these things up here. Just breathtaking. Like, where did that come from? Who put that there?
So we are at Jökulsárlón, and this is the Glacier Lagoon. Of all the places I've been so far, I've never seen this many people. So let's take a look at these icebergs. All right, so I just read that the glacier out there that feeds these icebergs is the Jökulsárlón Glacier, which is an outlet of the larger Jökulsárlón Glacier, which is Europe's biggest ice cap. So you may not learn any pronunciation from me, but you will learn some geography. All right, we're back at on. Let's see if we can get this to go. There's a one-time payment here, but someone ripped this off. I don't want to log in. Once again, on power fails to disappoint me. Someone ripped off the QR code, so I don't know how to access the one-time guest fee. So this is the busiest spot I've ever been. I've never seen so many people. Everywhere I've been is always very few tourists. This is jam-packed. So we're gonna have a nice hot dog. Seeing these hot dogs for all over Iceland, but it's the first time I'm trying it. It's a hot dog. The bread's different. They put crispy and fresh onions on there. So I didn't get a charge, but I did get a hot dog, which I was looking forward to because I've seen these hot dogs everywhere. So I finally got to try an Icelandic hot dog, which was pretty tasty. So now we're going to make our way to Höfn, and thankfully, actually I didn't realize this, but there's actually a supercharger right in Höfn, so I don't have to worry about charging tonight, so that's good. So we're going to make our way to the Höfn supercharger. All right, I have made it to Höfn. The sun's about set, so it's around 6 o'clock right now. And I'm not surprised, but this town is beautiful. It's right on the ocean. You can see here the harbor with the beautiful ships. I've just stopped and supercharged for a little bit. Supercharged just over my shoulder over here, and there's a few restaurants within walking distance. So we're gonna try some of those. So I'm just gonna charge the car for a little bit, then head over to the restaurant to eat, and then back to the campsite. I went earlier to the campsite just to check it out, and there's actually no one there. So should be a good night, and looking forward to it, and also looking forward to explore this town. It's really I'm in love with it already. It's really nice. Very quiet. Packhouse in Hofn, and yes, I've been saying this one wrong the entire time too, is something more like Höfn. Anyways, the Packhouse feels like a time capsule. A harbor warehouse from 1932, walls stamped with fish export history. The kind of place that's seen some sea shanties. Say that 3 times fast. I had to try their famous langoustine soup. Briny, rich, a warm hug from the sea, along with house-baked bread. The bread around here is something else. Then the smoked salmon, delicate but punchy, on Icelandic flatbread that crunched just right. This is Iceland's soul on a plate. Fresh from the waters, no pretense, just damn good. So here I am back at the campsite, and obviously this video is sped up, but slow down. It literally takes less than 2 minutes from putting up the window shades to topping up the mattress. You can go from a fully functioning car to a campsite in less than 2 minutes. So I highly recommend this Tesla Model Y by Camp Easy. It's getting a bit dark, so we're gonna head to bed. There's a chance for some northern lights tonight, so let's keep our fingers crossed. But for now, I'm going to enjoy Tesla's camp mode. All right, so that does day 3. Every single day in Iceland is amazing. We woke up to the Skogafoss, literally steps from my car. If you are doing camping in Iceland, you'll have to check out the Skogafoss campsite. It's amazing. Then did the black sand beaches and headed east. Then did the Iceberg Lagoon and finally arrived in Hofn. So the one thing about camping in either winter or early spring is that, like I said, you do not need to make any reservations. You can see as when I was in Hofn, there was maybe 3 or 4 other cars there, and the campsite holds like hundreds. Definitely just go as you are, kind of play by ear and do it that way. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I have other videos in the series. Episode 4 is going to drop soon, so you want to be subscribed and hit that notification bell so you get notified when that episode drops. In the meantime, I will be releasing my usual videos such as how-tos, tips and tricks, and accessory reviews, so stay tuned for those as well. And a big thank you to my sponsor for this video, which is Magback. Head over to magback.com and use promo code NortonTesla. They have cool Tesla accessories such as rim case, as well as a phone mount and other phone cases like this iPhone 16 Elite Pro. Definitely really good phone cases. I highly recommend them. Anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week. In the meantime, drive safe and drive electric.